So that's just like, that's
Which
just
is
laying
incredible.
there. It is
that you could
unbelievable.
have someone
Well,
teach a lecture in Russian and actually make the mouth movements and everything.
well, it's extremely exciting, especially in regard to the developing world, because
Right.
there'll be more people in Nigeria by 2100 than in China, and the
Really?
median age of African is 19. So there's an immense opportunity in the developing world to capture the market for higher education, and it would be a wonderful thing to be able to bring this to the world, and I just can't see why not. You know, the courses are very efficiently taught. We have AI-mediated testing services, and we can use the tests themselves as educational tools. You know, so you can imagine you have a test, you get a question wrong, and you get feedback that it's wrong, and it'll tell you where in the lecture or in the reading material that you made the mistake, so you can go back and review. And so even the testing itself will be educational. And, you know, we're hoping to develop a community that is composed of people who want to engage in lifelong learning. And it also means that you don't have to be like 18 to 22 to attend this university. You can stay a part of it for the rest of your life. And we're hoping that spontaneous communities will develop and that we can bring people together for conventions. So, you know, if we can get enough people on the platform, we'll have conventions in different cities where we bring our lecturers, you know, to a stadium or to a theater for a weekend, and everybody who's part of the university can come and listen to their favorite lecturers. And we've got educational institutions who are already interested in partnering in that regard so that they can be brought to their institution for like summertime 3-day courses. And it's so fun too because we can use video and audio, and that's a wonderful thing as well because, as you know well, far more people can listen and watch than can read. Now, you have to read to partake in our courses as well, but it's a great opportunity. And it's so fun to have the professors come down there and be thrilled about it. We want the professors we already have to teach multiple courses because they're very good lecturers, and they've I think all, without exception, enthusiastically agreed to continue participating because we took the idiot restrictions off them. It's like, teach what you want to the people who want to listen. No holds barred. It's so fun. It's so fun.
With the state of higher education the way it is today, how does it recover? Or does it just get replaced?
Well, I guess what I'm hoping at least that the Peterson Academy will do with the production quality of our courses is up the ante. It's like, even if we fail financially, because, you know, we don't know how to price this. How the hell do you figure out something like that? We've argued about it a lot, and we don't know what the potential financial market might be. But at minimum, you know, we'll be able to launch the courses independently if the platform itself doesn't take off. We're going to show Harvard and Stanford and Oxford and Cambridge what's possible with regards to lecturing with the new technology. I mean, they're stuck in like 1860.
Right.
And you know, with these like online large courses that places like MIT, for example, have launched, basically all they do is put up a camera and videotape a lecture. It's like, you can't do that. That's the YouTube and the technologies that allow for the dissemination of video. They have their own. They're their own medium, right? The medium is the message. You have to use the bloody technology. You can't stay stuck a century back, which is why we've done tight edits and filled in the backgrounds with images. And there's just no reason that that can't be everywhere.
Right.
So, and why would you pay? Look, people probably pay $300,000 for an Ivy League education because that's where they meet their wife or their husband. When it gets right down to it.
Is that really what it is?
Well, Joe, look, you never know what an institution is doing. Okay, so what does a university do? Lectures, accreditation. Okay, but that's not all. It gives you an identity for 4 years while you sort your life out. It gives you an opportunity to mature away from your parents. It gives you the opportunity to build a new network of peers. Not only living peers, but peers in the historical tradition. And it gives you an opportunity to meet the person that you might be with for the rest of your life. That's a big deal, and it's a selective opportunity because you bring bright kids together who are hardworking and they get a chance to meet each other. That might be the whole value of an Ivy League education. It's hard to specify these things. Now, we're trying to replicate that on Peterson Academy with the social media side. And, you know, that's a new technology and we don't know how it'll work, but the fact that it's selective and it won't be full of trolls and bots and bad corporate actors, should mean that people will be able to build social networks that are of high value. Because that's one of the things, obviously, that's what you do in a bloody MBA program. You know, it's not what you learn at an MBA program that confers the value of the degree. It's the fact that it was bloody difficult to get in, because the GMAT is an IQ test, essentially, and the social network you build in the MBA program. You carry that with you. Well, we're doing what we can to replicate that online. And we're going to make sure that we offer potential employers a record of our students' progress and success, so that they have some sense that the person who they hire has done the apprenticeship work on their own necessary to accredit them as say, a valid student and a hard worker. And I think we can do that. And I think we can do it more effectively than universities do it.